In the end, customs just said, never mind, back to the start. Greetings to the girls, hello to the boys. The time has finally come. I'm being picked up now and will have an escort all the way to the border. And I've also rearranged the load on the moped a bit. I've got 3 1.5 liter bottles of fuel and a total of 7 1.5 liter bottles of water, plus the hydration pack with 2 liters. Asuro's motivated, he said, and now let's get going. Yeah, it was quite fun there in Tindouf. However, it is a military zone, so in reality you can't move around freely. And that's why the town is really only interesting if you actually intend to carry on traveling towards the southwest. As for sightseeing in the town, I'd say give it a miss. It was a lovely trip today to the border between Algeria and Mauritania, but as expected, without the piece of paper, there's no way to leave the country. Even the gendarmerie who escorted me weren't able to go in and explain the situation. In the end, customs just said, never mind, back to the start. So I'm now back at the hotel where I've spent the last 3 nights. Before that, I was back at the police station, of course, to explain my situation all over again. And lo and behold, they've managed to issue me with some sort of document that will allow me to ride to the town entrance tomorrow, where I'll get another document that will effectively let me leave the country. Basically, it's all a roller coaster of emotions for me, because at the border itself, there was, of course, another long wait until it became clear that I couldn't cross the border without the import document for the motorbike. Anyway, it was then lunchtime and naturally, I went for lunch with all the customs officers again. Absolutely brilliant, it's so good there. And yesterday too, I must say, in Mauritania, you need this fish, whatever they are called. And then I found a copy shop, or rather someone told me where it is, and of course I wasn't allowed to pay for copies. So now I've got 40 of these slips that you have to hand in at all the checkpoints in Mauritania. It's very, very special. And I would say you can safely skip it if you don't plan to traveling any further into Mauritania. Tomorrow's a new day, new luck, at least I hope so. I'll try to get out as early as possible because it will probably all take a bit longer anyway. Right then, I'm not in a rush, but the temperature really starts to rise from midday onwards. That's why I'd like to get an early start tomorrow. I hope the relevant authorities are also keen to be back in action in the morning. On that note, I wish everyone a peaceful evening, depending when you watch this. Greetings to the girls, hello to the boys.